Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your free NHL hockey preview and predictions today for Saturday, January 20th. Hope you have yourself a good start to your Super Saturday. As always, don't forget to subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner, or hit the subscribe button below this video if you're using a mobile device. Today's podcast is brought to you by the Raymond Report. Come and check out the free Raymond Report. All you got to do is go to the website, atsstats.com, and go to the reports, go to NHL, or click on the Montreal-Boston report banner right here. It's going to take you to the free Raymond Report, and what we do is we give you the forecast on the game. Last 10 straight up ATS over-unders, the percentage play, the KOGO, which stands for chance of game going over the total, and if you scroll down to the bottom, we give you some of the best stats and trends in the business right here, atsstats.com. All right, let's take a look at the Bettman circuit last night, see what the favorites, underdogs did. In fact, it was 4 games, and it was a 50-50 night all the way around. In fact, if you look at the favorites the last 2 days, they are 10 and 5, 66% for the favorites in the last 2 days. Over the last 3 days, however, you can see that the underdogs have done very well, 59%. And yeah, they went 2-0 on the 17th. And let me see, the over-under, 69.1% of NHL hockey games have gone under the total the last 7 days. All right, also the gift that just keeps on giving, NHL favorites coming off a 1-goal win. They are 104-47, and that is pretty good. And I believe that system is live here today, and you'll have to stay to the end of the show to find out which team that system pertains to. All right, let's get to your report here today. We'll kick it off in Buffalo, where the Tampa Bay Lightning taking on the Buffalo Sabres. Now the Bolts, a minus 118 favorite, and we got them winning here 3.6 to 2.6 with a 64.2% chance of winning. I did have Tampa Bay though listed at minus 131 on my daily market value index, and you are getting fair market value here at minus 118. And anytime Tampa Bay takes on a team with a record below 500, they are 12-8 straight up. Buffalo against those B-type teams, yeah, they're struggling, 5-10 straight up. Colorado taking on the Philadelphia Flyers. Man, the Flyers having a pretty good season. Only 11-10 at home, however, and they're taking on the Colorado Avalanche, who are also, look at their home record, 18-5, but look at the road record is 11-12. So a bit of a Jekyll and Hyde syndrome going here with the Avs. And looking at the line, minus 156 was our line. The bookmaker is giving you 110. I think Philly plus a goal and a half might be the way to go here. And Philadelphia has been bullish the last 5 days. Bullish in the NHL means the team is either 5-2, 6-1, or 7-0 in their last 7 games. Give me Philly plus the goal and a half here today. Nashville taking on Arizona. Arizona struggling a bit. Bears 4 days. I had the Predators winning at 60.7%. Compared to 71, though, however, for the underdogs, which is a very high Cal stands for chances of winning on the percentage play. However, they're taking on a B-type team where they're only 4-6 on the year, but Nashville doesn't really dominate against those teams below 500. They're only 11-9 on the season. As much as I like Nashville this morning, I think I'm going to probably lay off that game. Some of the numbers are a little bit, conflicting with my with my momentum that I thought I had here with Nashville. All right, Winnipeg taking on the Ottawa Senators in the nation's capital, and you can see the Sens. They are an underdog against the Winnipeg Jets, who are 13-6 on the road this season, and against those C-type teams, they dominate 16-6. They're bullish 21 days. I had the line here in the Jets at minus 178. Bookmakers giving you a discount at 147, and we are giving a 1-unit recommendation. Ottawa coming off that big win over Montreal, so they might be flying high off that big win. And it's Saturday night. The crowd will be revved up here in the nation's capital, so we'll see what happens today at the Canadian Tire Center. Montreal in Beantown taking on the Boston Bruins. The Bruins, man, minus 278 is the line. I had minus 260, so thinking right there with the bookmaker, I got a 5-unit recommendation on the Boston Bruins, who are taking on the C-type team. And anytime the Bees are taking on the team with a below 500 record, they are 14-7 straight up. Montreal, though, 5-8 against those A-type teams, and we're going to give Boston a 57% chance, but I'm not laying 278 on the Bruins. Toronto taking on the Vancouver Canucks. The Canucks, a 127 favorite, and we had them listed at minus 176. The Toronto Maple Leafs on the road this year, not a bad record, 12-10, but Vancouver very dominant at home, 15-5 straight up, and against those B-type teams, they're 10-5. Give me Vancouver as one of my top plays tonight. Dallas taking on New Jersey, minus 139 is the line, and you know what? Dallas, I believe they're coming off a 4-goal loss. And if you look at our system chart here at atsstats.com, if you go to your daily chart, go to NHL system, I believe Dallas, and let me just back this up here, go to my dashboard, and I'm going to go to the NHL computer picks. And this is a good way if you want to see how a team did in their last game, if they're coming off a win or a loss. And you see here, lost 4-1. And if you look at my system chart right here, anytime you got a favorite coming off a 4-goal loss, look at that, 17-7 to the under. So I really like this game going under the total tonight. 6.5 is a high line. I thought this line would be at 6, 5.5 maybe. But I'm going to go under the total here in this one. New Jersey, a B-type team against another B-type team with the Dallas Stars. And both these teams, 4-2 for New Jersey against those B-type teams. 8-5 for the Stars. But I'm going to go under the total with that system play here today. Washington taking on St. Louis, the Blues. Minus 123 is the line. Minus 117 was my line, so you can see you're getting fair market value on the St. Louis Blues, who are 13-9 at home. Washington 9-10. Keep an eye on Ovi. I know he's been out there a couple of times in the lineup. Hey, that's starting to get old, right, Ovi? But still got to find the back of the net if you want to get that Gretzky record. And looking at Washington against those C-type teams, yeah, they do well. 11-6 straight up. Edmonton taking on Calgary in the Battle of Alberta tonight in Calgary. Edmonton a minus 159 favorite. And if you look at the record against C-type teams, they are 14-7 against those C-type teams, where Calgary, they are 5-8. Edmonton turning things around after they fired the coach. They're bullish 20 days. I had them listed at minus 231. And you know what? Calgary, though, could be worth a look here on the puck line. I think I do have a nice system on the puck line. If you look at Calgary last game, the Calgary Flames, they lost by 1. And let me see, underdogs losing by 1 in their last game. I thought, yeah, see that? 93-62-0 on the puck line. So I think Calgary on the puck line could be worth a look. Anaheim taking on San Jose, 2 bearish teams. And 2 teams are struggling, as Joe Namath would say. And we do have Anaheim winning this one. But I thought I did have San Jose on the puck line as a play. So maybe San Jose puck line tonight. Pittsburgh taking on Vegas. What a great game that's going to be. You got the, funny though, like as soon as you see this line, you say, what? Pittsburgh's favorite? Right away, you got to go to the injury report, see what's going on in Vegas. So I'm pretty sure there's a lot of injuries on that roster, because Pittsburgh, as much as they're a good team, I don't know if I want to put them as an underdog against the Vegas Golden Knights at home, who are 17-7 at the T-Mobile Arena, where Pittsburgh 10-11 on the road this year. Something doesn't pass the smell test in this game. I think I'm going to pass just because of it. And the Rangers taking on the LA Kings. I do like the Kings, even though they're bearish right now. 2 teams struggling. They're bearish 16 days, bearish 2 days. Again, bearish. The rain report means a team that is either 0-7, 1-6, or 2-5 the last 7 games. And I'm going to give the Kings a nod here. 3.1 to 2.5. The over-under landing at about, let me see here, 5.6. So we do like it to go over the total, but I think we're going to pass on that one. All right, there you have it. That is the NHL report today for a Saturday, Super Saturday. It is January 20th. Guys, I got a great under system on the Philadelphia Flyers. If you like the Flyers at home against a non-conference opponent, and they scored 5 goals in their last game, 17-1 to the under in their next contest. And Philadelphia, who's the Flyers playing against? Colorado. So maybe Colorado under, but again, I like Philly plus the puck line here. So I think that would take precedence over the over Colorado's Philadelphia's puck line play. All right, folks, hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget, if you do, hit that like button and head on over to atsstats.com. Go to reports, go to NHL, and go to the game of your choice to get the top stats in the business, and go to the pull-down menu. And let's say if you like Toronto against Vancouver, and what we do is we give you the forecast, the last 10, also the Cal, the Kogo, the daily market value index. This is a good reading here to see if you got value on your line and how teams do. So if you're looking at the PVI, SOS, strength of schedule, parity value index, strength of schedule, Vancouver is 4-2 at home against B-type teams, and Toronto's 3-1 on the road against those B-type teams. But I do like Vancouver. And if you scroll down to the bottom, we give you some good stats and trends. And anytime the Leafs are an away underdog versus Northwest division opponent last 5 years, 9-1 to the under. And when Vancouver's a home favorite on 1 day's rest on Saturday, allowed 1 or less goals against their last game, They are 9-2 straight up in their next contest, and that's why you come to the website to get some of the stats and trends right here, atsstats.com. All right, folks, have yourself a super Saturday. I'll see you back shortly with another Raymond Report.